Good morning, good morning. Hope you are well. It's another day. Hope you are well wherever you are, whatever the time. And this morning, 94.4 kilos. So another zero point 0.3 kilos up on my body weight. So if you've been watching from the start of this peak week vlog, you know that when I put in that first refeed, I went up from 93.2 to 93.7. I then went up from 93.7 up to 94.1, and then today 94.4. So the last obviously two weight increases have been exactly the same, which is, I don't think it could get any better than that, to be honest. This morning I woke up fuller, still dry, still just tight, no change in conditioning, especially through my quads. My quads look a lot fuller, just more going on through my top line as well. I literally don't think it could be going better right now. I think one of my concerns in the way that my physique normally responds is if I put in maybe if I put in food, it gets just watery very quickly. That has not been happening. And I honestly think it is down to making that pretty decent reduction in terms of how much fat I'm taking in. So my baseline diet on my rest days, right, I'm taking in 70 grams of fat. My fats have been pretty high throughout this prep. I've dropped that down to, I've taken 20 grams of fat off straight away during this carb up process. And obviously proteins down as well, just to make way for more carbs. But I think because that calorie total is lower, I'm just seeing really, really small increases in body weight. On high days previously, where I've taken those big jumps in terms of body weight, so let's say I've gone from 94 to like 96.1 on after a high day, right? Yeah, it's cool, like but it's gonna make me very watery. And you've also got to bear in mind that in terms of loading glycogen into the muscle, it's not a 1 or 2 day process sometimes. Sometimes it takes 3 days to load that glycogen and for you to see the impact of that. So it just fills me with confidence that the look is still really good as I'm loading up on carbs. Yeah, it's sorry, I'm trying to speak pretty quiet because Brian is trying to get a line right now. Plan of action today. So food is going to stay the same. It's working, right? It can be very easy to get greedy. Oh, I want to chase even more. Let's go for more. Let's get more aggressive. I don't need to. It's working. So the food's going to stay the same. The water is going to stay exactly the same. The sodium is going to stay exactly the same. None of that is changing right now. I will keep an eye on my body weight towards the back end of the day to see where I land. So both nights, so the previous 2 nights, I've lost exactly, it was 96.6 before I went to bed, and it went down to 94.4. And then the previous night, it was 96 point, 96.3, and I woke up at 94.1. So like it's exactly 2.2 kilos overnight, exactly on the money the past 2 nights. And I've been basically sleeping at about 9:30, 9:45, taking in about 7 liters of water. Salt has been 3 grinds on each meal. I've been waking up at 5 in the morning. So I'm not going to change anything because, again, if I can bump myself up, let's say again, 0.3 kilos across tomorrow, it's not going to spill me over. Because I don't look like I'm about to spill over. If it does, I mean, even if it does, I have Saturday to correct it, right? So I can literally tomorrow, if I need to, if I'm like, let's say I wake up tomorrow at 94.7, so another 0.3 up, and let's say for some strange reason that's spilled, which it won't be because I'll need to, like knowing my body, I'll need to be over 95, clearing 95 easily to do that. But if it is, I can just use Saturday to kind of bump down to rest day food a little bit. Again, keep an eye on body weight throughout the day. Ensure that I go to bed at the body weight that I want to prior to show day. That easy. Honestly, that easy. So, for example, I wake up at, oh my God, I spill. Let's say I wake up at 95.2 kilos. For some reason, I gain 0.8 kilos overnight, right? on the Saturday, I'll basically just keep an eye on my body weight, eat, weigh myself, before I go to bed, weigh myself. Oh, okay, I'm 96.3 or 4. Perfect. I know that my body weight is going to drop down 2.2 kilos around about. So it's just making things really predictable. So I'm really happy with the spot that I'm in, to be honest. Plan of action today, training wise, is an upper body session. So it's a pump session today. And that is more so just for me to see how I look with a bit of a pump in some different lighting. It's not about smashing myself. I don't want any DOMs or anything like that before the Sunday. So I won't be smashing myself basically. And also will be doing movements that I've been doing. I don't want to do anything brand new because again, that's going to cause some DOMs. So that's the plan with training steps. Still going to be at 10K, no cardio. And I've got check-ins today as well with clients, busy check-in day. So we're going to get all that sorted today. And your boy is getting his hair done. So going to finally look a little bit fresher. It's just the braiding today. And then on Saturday, I'm going to get myself a trim. So let's get this day started. I'm excited. We are 2 days out, people, from show number 1 of the season. God damn, epic. Anyway, see you in a bit. Meal 1, about to go down. Absolutely my favourite meal of this whole carb up process. I'm not going to lie. It's so good. It's the ground rice and whey protein and bagel meal. It's just amazing. It's either this or the chicken and rice meal, just because I get a good chunk of rice. But anyway, 125 grams of ground rice, 30 grams of whey, 20 grams of dark chocolate, 1 bagel thin with 20 grams of jam. You probably know the meal off by heart. Off by heart by now. So this one, and then we're going to get to the check-ins. That's basically this morning's plan. Just trying to think of when I'm going to train because I've got to get my hair done at 1 p.m. I kind of want to leave the car for Bryony so she can get to the gym, but I'll speak to her. But Hulk Hogan passed away. Damn. Kind of mad. Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan in 1 week. But Hulk Hogan is definitely one that's like, man, because that was a huge part of my childhood. A huge part. Obviously not Prime Hogan. I think what Prime Hogan was like the 80s. I think this is, hopefully this works. But Prime Hogan was like 80s, I think. I got into wrestling when I was, I think, between like the ages of, I'm gonna say maybe 6, 7, all the way up until early teen years. But so like early 2000s through to like 2010. Let's say 2010. And Hogan was obviously part of that. But I want to know who's on like your WWE Mount Rushmore. Hogan's got to be there. It's got to be Hogan. For me, Undertaker's got to be there. Triple H has got to be there. And then there's either The Rock or it's Stone Cold. I think it's like a toss-up between the two of those. Probably Stone Cold, just because I prefer The Rock personally, but I think Stone Cold just in terms of impact. But I was literally obsessed with that when I was younger. And obviously he had the spin-off show, the I can't remember what it was called now, where it was like it basically just followed his life. I feel like WWE superstars, they die. To be fair, 71 is not bad considering the lifestyle that he had. But anyway, plan of action. Eat this. Check-ins are about to go down. And then I need to get myself to the gym for this upper body session. So see you in a little while. All right, just pulled up to the gym for my upper body pump session, and it will just be a pump session. Little tip, if you are carbing up, obviously it's obviously more important if it's before a show. If it's just a general high day, it's not that important. But if you are carbing up for a show and you want to have that full look on stage, there's no point in going through that carb up process, but still absolutely annihilating yourself in the gym, because all that glycogen that is building within your muscle cells, you're just going to deplete that as soon as you get into the gym and as soon as you smash yourself. This session is not about progression. It's not about running myself into the ground. It's not trying to preserve as much muscle tissue as I possibly can. It is literally just to see what do I look like with a pump. So this session, honestly, is probably only going to last about 30 minutes, 40 max. Again, just get a pump, hit the upper body, all parts, and that's really about it. Move it onto any other sport, right? So when an athlete is performing they're going to do a marathon and they carb load for a marathon, for example, or an endurance event. Can you imagine if they carb loaded and then they just done a practice long distance run, like a couple of days or a day before their run? What would be the point of the carb load? They would have just used up all of their glycogen that they loaded up on in that practice run, and then they'll end up being depleted on that run day, right? So I think it's really important to remember that what is the purpose of the carb load? The purpose is to get full. This is a saying that I used in a couple of other videos, or a few videos back. It was like, you basically want to fill your tank like your car, and then you just want to let it roll. Just take off the handbrake and just let the car roll. You don't even want to press the gas. You'll be press the gas on the day, on show day. So yeah, today is going to be relatively quick, but that's all good. Annoyingly, I forgot my damn trunks. So what I'm going to do is I'll have a look. I'll probably take off my top, flex a little bit, but then it won't be anything excessive again. I'll probably just, because I'm going to go to get my hair done straight after this, and then I'll probably take some photos once I'm home in my office, because I won't be able to do it in natural lighting. It'll be a little bit harsh. And then we'll have a look at the physique kind of in the middle of the day. I imagine it will obviously be a lot fuller than what it was this morning. And this morning it was relatively full. Bryony was actually asking me what I'm going to be doing with food tomorrow. And I don't know, it just all depends on what I wake up at, how I look, what my body weight is at. I imagine tomorrow I will probably pull back on food. I'll probably just go down to my baseline training day food, which is about 260 grams of carbs, and then just see how things go across the day, and then try and land my body weight at around 96.76, around there, because I have a very good feeling that the perfect body weight for me to wake up at is like 94.5 kilos, maybe slightly lighter, like 94.4 this morning was a really, really good look. But somewhere around there, like as long as I'm going to bed in the 96s and I've had the same water and sodium that I've had the night before, I'll be happy. And then on show day, it's just about manipulating on the day. The only food that I will honestly probably eat on show day will be rice cakes and jam and a little bit of almond butter, just to hold the look a little bit, just to slow digestion down. That will literally be it. In terms of just making sure that I just look, I really won't need a big meal at all. And I think that'll probably make the look a little bit too blurry and a little bit spilled over. I kind of want to wake up pretty full. Then that fullness drops a little bit and I can just top it up with like a rice cake. Or I can top it up with a bit of water, just get hydrated, and then have a bit of sodium, or a little bit more sodium than what I typically would have pre-stage, about 45 minutes before I step on stage, or 30 minutes before I step on stage, just to get a pump. And that would be the game plan. So honestly though, things have been going very smoothly. I don't know why I'm sitting here still talking, because I haven't got time to waste. Got to get this session in, and then I'm gonna go get fresh. Your boy's gonna go get some braids done. So I'll see you in a bit. All right, there you go. We got the barnet braided. Ridiculously long. I'm gonna obviously have to tie this up for when it comes to comp day, but yeah, I'll probably just put the do-rag on again until I get my trim tomorrow, tie it up. But yeah, had a good pump session, which was, yeah, definitely, I got the fullness that I need, to be honest with you. And then went straight to get my hair done. So I'm gonna make meal number 3, because it's almost 4 p.m. now. I need to get my third meal in, and then I'll give you a full breakdown once I've got my food ready. Cool, do-rags on. hair is out of the way so that I don't get it in my oats. But meal 3 is 100 grams of oats. Same meal as been the past couple of days. 100 grams of oats, 45 grams of whey, 10 grams of almond butter, 75 grams of blueberries, 30 grams of honey, and all the cinnamon. So the upper body pump session was really good. Almost just done like a bit of a circuit. So chest, biceps, triceps, shoulders, or laterals. I done a press, a fly, a row, a pull down, some push downs, and just got a pump. Trained pretty well, but I didn't, as I said earlier in the day, I didn't overexert myself. I didn't want to get rid of the glycogen that I've been building up to get full. And the pump was, yeah, exceptional. Really happy with the fullness that I've got now. I'll assess tomorrow morning the look, but I imagine I'll probably be going down to my baseline diet of training day food, and then just kind of see where I land. I think, as I said earlier in the day, as long as I get my body weight to around that kind of mid 96 mark before I go to bed, then that's absolutely fine. And then wake up in a good spot and then just feed in, like drip feed in some food and water across the show day. So yeah, that's the game plan. Obviously now the hair is done, just the braids and whatnot. Got to get a trim tomorrow, shave all of this basically puberty fluff off my face. Tonight I'm actually going to be shaving and tanning this evening because it'll be a little bit rushed for time with Bryony tomorrow. So we're going to do it this evening after I've done a bit more work. And that's pretty much it. And then it's just a case of tomorrow I'm going to chill out as much as possible. And yeah, Sunday is show day. So I'm going to eat this, get on with some work. I've got a lot of steps to finish as well today. I still want to make sure that I'm getting in those steps today. It's really important because if not, things just become inconsistent, if that makes sense. So if I have the same amount of food but less steps, tomorrow my weight could balloon up, which is what I don't want to happen, right? So yeah, steps to finish, work to finish. I'll see you in a little while.
Uh-oh, what?
It's time to go from black to black. Cool, I'm shaved. I feel like the engineer. I don't know how you guys who have a lot of body hair do it because I literally don't really have much hair and it took a while. With this beautician right here.
Not the bonnet.
Yeah, so I just got a tan now. Just one layer. Won't take too long, I don't think.
What do they say behind every great man?
Behind every great woman's a great
Life.
great tanner? Big up Bryony. What would I do? What would I actually do? If I didn't have Bryony here. I'd have to go to the Thai massage spot down the road.
Do it yourself.
So yeah, I've just had my last meal as well. I just ate it before tanning because I didn't want to eat my last meal too late. Gonna tan and then chill out really for tomorrow. See you in a bit. I don't know how good the lighting is gonna be on this, but I'm just finishing off my steps after getting a tan. It feels so strange. I feel bare. I feel like a newborn. It's ridiculous. And it's the part of the process that I just, but gotta do it to look decent on stage. So, yeah, I was checking my body weight as well. Because I obviously normally just check my body weight before I go to bed. And 96.5 kilos at the minute, which is interesting because yesterday I went to bed at 96.6. Yeah, 96.6. So a little bit lighter. We'll see. If I wake up lighter than what I did today, I will probably just repeat the food that I've done today and then just keep an eye on my body weight through the day. And if I end up a little bit too high, so if I end up like in the 97s before bed, then I'll just say, oh, we've got better lighting here, so I'll probably just stop here. Can you see me? No, the camera's lovely. Can't even see me properly. But yeah, basically, if I see that my body weight is creeping up like over 97, then I'll basically just drop the food down to like baseline. Because yeah, obviously I don't want to be dropping weight at this point. It'll be strange, but we'll see in the morning. We'll see. I'm actually excited to see what I look like fasted with the tan applied and shaved. So anyway, I'm going to close this video out. Tomorrow is more of a chill day, really. Just a lot of work to do, just check-ins. I need to get a trim in the morning at 10 o'clock. But yeah, thank you for watching another video. If you made it this far, leave a comment saying tan. See you for the next one. I hope you enjoyed.